Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's expansion day. We got a new expansion, Starforged Legends, and I am filled to the brim with loot to buy. So, Starforged Legends came out today. I got about 80 some packs to open. So let's just get right into it, man. I'm gonna give my opinions on some of these cards as we go along. We'll have some fun. No legendary feels bad. Alright, so we got some pack tickets here. We'll do 7 and 6. Then we'll delve into those crystal packs. These sound effects are awesome. Alright. So, cards we're looking for off the bat, obviously Swordcraft cards. But we got Romeo and Juliet are 2 cards I want. 3 of the 2 legendaries, Barbarossa and Mars Flame General. Oh, we got our first legendary, boys. Got an Aether of the White Wing. This is a Havencraft legendary, which it's got a pretty neat effect. Fanfare randomly put one of the highest Havencraft cost followers, excluding itself, that costs less than your total number of play points from your deck into play. Then give all your other allied followers +0, +1. This card's pretty good, I think. I think it can do some good stuff. I look forward to seeing what people come up with that card for sure. Let's keep on trekking along here. Whoa. Well, we're full on venomous bites. Deal 4. Blood has a lot of friggin' removal. And they got some more in this set for sure. Got Demon Child Zane, Forcecraft. Oh, okay. This is an odd card. I don't know. I guess in some kind of like fairy aggro deck, this might be alright, but I'm not too sure. We got Star Phoenix or 2 brush. The next time you play a spell, put a Star Phoenix in your hand. For aggro dragon, maybe you could keep recycling that. Could be good. Nothing too good in the rest there. We did get an Aether of the White Wing. It looks adorable. Let's use the rest of our ticket packs here. Nothing too fancy there. Whoa, we skipped and got a legendary. This is the other Haven legendary, the Heresy's Avatar, with last words, destroy every countdown amulet immediately after you play it. This effect lasts until the rest of the match. This card's good, though at 7, at 7, the effect is really good. In like a meta where aggro's been curbed a little bit with the nerfs to Alice and to Ambush Sword, I think games are going to last longer. That could be a very good card. Oh. Alright. I'm not going to go over all these like silvers and bronzes. The last video I made of this was way too long. We're going to just go as fast as we can here. We got a Princess Juliet. I will go over cards that I want. Princess Juliet. 3 costs 2/2. So basically a Novice Trooper with Storm. It's whenever you play a commander that originally costs 3. If this follower costs 3, change this follower's cost to 2. This combos really well with its other counterpart, Romeo. So let's spend these rubies here. 8 packs from this. Another card I'm looking for is the Daria alt art. The Daria alt art is very nice looking. So we got another Force Craft. 5 costs 4/5. Put a Harvest Festival into your hand and change its cost to 0. Harvest Festival at the end of your turn, draw a card if at least 3 cards have been played this turn. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Force Craft, connoisseur, so this is a Swordcraft card, but I don't know. I don't like that card at all. So I probably, unless I see something that come to light, I probably wouldn't play that. 5 is a very tight slot for Sword. There is a gold. Of course, it costs 5. It's a gold 5-cost Swordcraft card that will combo also very well with Lord General Romeo here and Juliet. This has the same effect as Juliet, so you could actually on 5 play points play both of these back to back. So that's pretty neat synergy going on there. Another Demon Child Zane. No one cares. Alright. And I forget what this card does. I don't know. Could be good. Sword is in need of board control sometimes, so I don't know. It might be something to visit down the road. Let us spend these crystals and get what we're looking for. I need Barbarossa and Flame General Mars. And we don't get it. We get Prime Dragon Keeper. Can't be attacked if Overflow is active for you. Whenever an allied Dragoncraft follower that originally cost 3 or less comes into play, deal 2 to a random enemy follower and 1 damage to the enemy leader if Overflow is active for you. So aggro, some kind of aggro tech here. Like if you're playing like aggro dragon, it's got the same effect on evolve as well. This could get, if you're playing something like aggro dragon where you're playing a lot of followers, it could get pretty out of control pretty fast, I think. So it's an interesting card. Very interesting card. We get Andromeda, is that what it is? Yeah, Andromeda. Nice looking card. It's a Havencraft card. You evolve it. None of your other followers can be damaged this turn. It's a vanilla 2/2. It's an interesting card. I'm not sure if it's that good though. It's got an interesting effect for sure. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing here as well. Oh, we got Rowan in the form of a spell. Deal X to an enemy follower. X equals the number of other Dragoncraft cards in your hand. Hand 7, draw 2 cards and deal damage 2 times the number of other Dragoncraft cards in your hand instead. I don't know. It only attacks followers. So on hand 7, you can clear something huge. But I think Dragon has a lot of tools to not have to use that card, really. So we got a Steno. Bloodcraft, summon 2 Serpents. For those who don't know, Serpent is a vanilla 1/1 follower. And whenever an allied Serpent comes into play, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. So this triggers twice off the fanfare because you've summoned 2 Serpents. It could be good. Like, there's a lot of like weird Serpent support in this set. So I think a lot of that is that there's definitely going to be Serpent type blood decks. Chain of Calling, or put a random Runecraft follower from your deck into your hand. I don't know if this is needed. Runecraft has enough, like, draw card ability to where I don't think they need a card to tutor, but I say that, but then, like, maybe that helps something like Dimension Chip go faster, or Earthright go faster, you know, who knows. Did we get a legend? Yeah, we got the Primal Dragon Keeper thing, yeah, so. Taurus the Great, Havencraft 8, costs 5/3 with Storm. So Storm Haven support here. Whenever this follower attacks an enemy follower, deal X damage to the follower before it can deal any damage in return. X equals this follower's attack. So, I mean, you deal 5 or 7. It's pretty good. It's good. On 8, 8's a high cost, but it's definitely a good card. Let's see here. Not getting very good luck so far. The last expansion I got like 2 Alices and 2 Cinderellas and all kinds of other shit, so I'm due for a bad break here. Ugh. So we did get a legendary, but another Heresy's Avatar. We already have one of those. Not what we're looking for. Now, this is what a card I am looking for is Perseus, which is a 1 play point, 1/2. So basically a Vanguard that has an evolve effect of gain +1, +0, and ward if there are at least 3 or 4 allied followers in play. Late game, this could be pretty nice. I don't know if it'll see too much play, but I do want 3 just in case. If you're going like the aggro sword route, that's a good just vanilla 1-drop that has the ability to do something in the late game. Alright, so all we got was Heresy's Avatar there. So let's keep going there. We need those Barbarosas. Ceres of the Night. The Shadowcraft. 4 play point, 1/4. Clash, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower, to the enemy follower. At the end of your turn, restore 2 defense to your leader. Well, something that Shadow doesn't really have much of is healing, so that could be good. We got the Zodiac Demon. This is a neutral legendary with some kind of Yu-Gi-Oh effect. Put a follower that originally cost 7 play points or less from your hand into play and destroy it. Deal X damage to a random enemy follower. If no enemy followers in play, deal X damage to the enemy leader state. X equals the attack of the destroyed follower. I guess so. This will see play in some kind of ramp dragon. So put a follower that originally cost 7 play. Oh no, never mind. 7 play points or less. So it could still see play in like Ram Dragon. You could, like, if you don't want to play Ayla or something, you could ping it for damage. It's an interesting card, and it'll definitely see play in some form of deck. Another Avowed Strike that we do not want. A Trial of the Gorgons. More serpent support. Summon 2 serpents. Randomly put one of the following cards in your hand. Steno we already saw before. Urael is... I think that's the older card. No, it is a new card. 4 play point. Bloodcraft Follower, 2/3 Bane Ward. Give an allied Bloodcraft Follower that costs 3 points. So let's ambush until the end of the turn. It evolves. Full stats. And then... Venom Fang Medusa is the legendary of the set, which summons a serpent at the start of your turn. If at least 2 allied serpents are in play, 2 serpents combine to become Medusiana, which is not listed there. So we'll have to, if we pull that, I'll show that off. But that's what I think the serpent deck builds towards, is like the Venom Fang Medusa. into Medusiana, which I can't click on here, and it's not listed down here, so that's what it builds towards. Nothing. We got Romeo. I think we have... I know we have at least 3 Romeos now. Alright, so another Steno, and we have Globe of the Starways. Havencraft Amulet, countdown 3. Put a random countdown amulet from your deck into your hand as fanfare. Last words, draw a card. This is really good. It's like, I mean, so like Sacred Plea draws 2 cards. Well, this draws 2 cards as well, because it gives you the random countdown amulet from your deck. So that's 1 card, and then at the end, like Sacred Plea, it draws the other card for you. So that and Sacred Plea in a deck means Haven will never go dry on cards again. Another Perseus, which is good. We have 3 Taurus the Greats now. And that's it. We pulled... What did we pull? Yeah, Zodiac Demon. Alright. Let us continue. Nothing too crazy. At the end of these packs, I'm going to have plenty of all of these silver and bronze cards. Draconic Singer. Dragoncraft 5 costs 4/4. Subtract 1 from the cost of a Dragoncraft card in your hand. I mean, it's like Dragon Emissary, but it's got a body attached to it, but it costs 5. I guess do you get to pick the Dragoncraft card, maybe? I mean, that could be good. At the same time, at 5, are you gonna play that, or are you gonna play Sybil? You know, not too keen on that there. Nothing good. Need the good stuff. This looks pretty cool, must admit. To add it to bronze. We're not gonna get a legendary. No legendaries. Come on. Nope. Betrayed. Alright. Still looking for those Swordcraft legendaries, so I don't have to craft them. I think we already showed off the Venus. Another Avowed Strike. Ooh, I like this art, dude. That's so good. I would like 3 of the animated Princess Juliets. This card is pretty neat, animated as well. Dude, where are the legendaries? Oh, here's a card that's interesting as well. I think I'm gonna make... I want 3 of. It's a neutral amulet, 1 play point. Countdown 7. When an allied follower is destroyed, subtract 1 from this countdown. Enhance 5. Subtract 7 from this countdown. Last words at the start of your next turn. Put 3 random followers from your deck into your hand. This is a good way to replenish your hand of followers in, say, like a swarming type deck, like a Swordcraft type deck. So I think it's an interesting card that I'm considering putting in some kind of Swordcraft deck there. Animated Globe of the Starways. And no legendary again. We did get 2 golds. This is the 5 play points gold. Swordcraft, put 2 random commanders that cost 3 play points from your deck into play. So this works with Romeo, Juliet, the legendary Swordcraft card, like White Paladin as well. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that this card's good for. It costs 5, which again is a very there's a lot of Swordcraft cards that cost 5. So a neutral Keelan, I don't know. 5 play point 05 with ward. End of your turn, game +2/+0. When it attacks the enemy far, deal X damage to the far before it can deal any damage in return. X equals its follower's attack. So to get any value out of it when you play it, you have to evolve it, or else you're not going to deal any damage before it attacks. It does have a hefty defense, and it does have ward, so it's good as just a ward, but it does cost 5. I don't know. Alright, so let's keep going. I apparently have no luck today. What is this? I need my legendaries. Generally, I try to shoot for 1 legendary every 10 packs. I think it's like 1 in every 8 packs is the like odds. But we're not getting very good luck here so far. Trial of the Gorgons. Did I show this already? Yeah. That's an interesting animation there. Man, what the F? Betrayed by money. Oh. Oh. Alright, so I spoke a little too soon. A double legendary pack here. Start with Cassiopeia. Forcecraft 6 cost 3/3 with Fanfare, deal 1 damage to random enemy follower X times. X equals the number of cards in your hand. It's basically Will of the Forest attached to a body. A very sexy body at that, but yeah. So I mean, if you're looking to go more like super control with Forest, this is really good. It gives you 3 more Will of the Forest to play. Will of the Forest is a good card, and so is Cassiopeia. An animated Twilight Queen. This card looks amazing. It's pretty good too. The 4 costs, let me go back, 4/3. Last words. The next time an allied follower's last words ability activates, activate that ability 1 more time. This effect is not stackable. So you'll play this, it dies, and then you'll play something like Mordecai, and it dies, and then you summon 2 Mordecais. Yeah, so this card is good for Nep Shadow. Very good. Alright, so we're back on track with the odds there of legendaries. Still looking for those Swordcraft legendaries. Chain of Con, that was the Runecraft card from earlier. Alright, let us continue getting towards the end here, and I'm not seeing any Swordcraft cards. I do have a lot of vials. I mean, like something like 60,000. So I'll be able to craft them regardless. I would just rather pull them because then I could spend my vials on other decks. That's the 3rd Perseus, which is good. This looks awesome. Looks like he's just about to fly out of the screen and destroy me. All right, we got another legendary. 3 golds. Let's start with the golds. This is another Swordcraft card that I'm going to make 3 of, regardless. Lux Solar Lancer. 2 cost 1/2. Fanfare. Put a random commander that costs 5 play points or less from your deck into your hand. That's Albert, Luminous Mage, Romeo Juliet, also. And the new Swordcraft Legendaries as well. You could also enhance 4 and put a random commander that costs 6 play points or more from your deck into your hand. This card is really good. It's basically a power creep Maid Leader. So rip Maid Leader, and we welcome our new Lux Solar Lancer Overlords. We have a Forestcraft Spring Green Protection, 1 play point amulet. Countdown 3, last words, draw a card. Draw a card if this amulet is returned to your hand, which is good. Like Ancient Elf, you play this and then you play Ancient Elf on 3, and then you'll draw an extra card. At the end of your turn, give a random allied follower +1/+0. I think it's something like if you're going to go like a Roach Force route, this is really good if you don't draw into Fairy Circle. This is another thing that will fuel your combo for the end there. Wild Golem, 5 cost, 2/3, Runecraft. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower X times, maximum 10. X equals this follower's attack. Earthright, gain +1/+2. So, if you don't evolve it, it only evolves for 1 stat each. So, you evolve it, trade, and it pings for 3 to random followers. You know, for an Earthright deck, this is not too bad. I'm trying to think of what they play on 5. Because, like, you have so much control on 6 that I don't know if you necessarily need this. But it's also an interesting option. The other Shadowcraft Legendary. Dude, I want to see this card animated. I bet it's fucking amazing. Oh my god. So, Mail of Obliteration 7/07. Add 0 to this follower's attack. This value equals the number of allied followers destroyed during this match. I think it's supposed to be add X to this follower's attack. So basically, you know, you spend the whole game Demon Eater and soul converting every follower you have to draw cards. You play this on 7, which also conflicts with like Ektar and like Immortal Thane. But you destroy like 10 followers. It's a 10/7 on 7. And if they don't have hard removal for that, that's pretty hard to deal with on turn 7. So that could be pretty good. Again, it conflicts with Ektar, which is still a good card, just not absurdly broken like it was. Another Round Table Assembly. Ooh. And a animated Romeo. And there we go. We are down to our final 9 packs. Let us pray to RNGesus. Holy shit. So, Loki, neutral. 8 cost 5/5. Fanfare, the next time you play an allied follower with a Fanfare, Necromancy, Enhance, or Earthright abilities that activate upon played from your hand, excluding targeted effects, activate those abilities 1 more time. This effect is not stackable. This card could end up being super broken. It's got an effect that just, if it combos with the right cards, could be just fucking bananas. We'll have to see how that plays out, though. And it looks fucking cool. Though I never really thought of Loki looking like this with a fucking guitar, I must say. Where are the Barbarossas? I'm not gonna pull a single Swordcraft Legendary. Alright, come on, give me the goods. Oh, well, we got another legendary. The other Forestcraft Legendary, King Elephant. This card is fucking good. And you could, and the stupid part about this card is you can make it cost 0 with White Wolf, I think. So it's got Storm. It's a 10 play point 1/1. Return all allied followers to your hand. Gain +1/+1 for each card in your hand. Ignore enemies' followers' ward. If it didn't ignore ward, this wouldn't be as good. But the fact that it ignores ward and it could be a 10/10, it's fucking bananas, dude. And you could make one of them cost 0 and like have it like instead of Silverbolt. I guess it pretty much is Silverbolt. Because Silverbolt, you know, is also based on the number of cards in your hand. So, it's a Silverbolt that has a body. And it's pretty good. And no dice. So, that's unfortunate. Regardless, I'm going to craft those... And probably going to make some kind of Swordcraft deck first. I'm thinking of going with a support cannon type deck. I got to figure out how I want to build it. And it should be up within the next day or two. But we're excited for Starforged Legends. I hope you are too. And I hope you are enjoying this video. And if you want to see more like this, subscribe down below. And I appreciate everyone watching. And I hope you all have a great day.